players in double figures since 2016. It was Colorado State game December 17, 2016 in Denver. Most points in a season opener since scoring 98 against Southern Utah in 2014. So we'll start with we have the mic.
I got it.
Go ahead, Cole.
Markquis, I want to ask you, you've been a part of some pretty big games in your time here, going back to last year, but as far as the atmosphere for tonight, just how can you describe that?
I mean, it was incredible. The student section did a really good job today with giving us that energy. It's just a blessing to be able to play, a college game again and alongside these guys. So it's Keyontae's first game back. Man, I'm just proud of him and his growth and, Coach Tang. So it was really fun.
And then Keyontae, that's where I was going to ask you. A long road to get here, but played your first official game in more than 2 years. How are you feeling right now, and what were those emotions like? I'm
feeling good. I mean, just thanking God every day for giving me the opportunity to get here, to play again, just staying patient. And, I mean, the feeling before the game, I was a little emotional, but I knew the game was about to go, so I had to keep going and just play and just lay everything right out for my team.
And then when you hit that first three, had a pretty big smile. Just getting those first points out of the way with your new team, what was that feeling like?
The smile came from the crowd. I mean, the crowd was into it. Like, we was on a big run and just trying to engage with the crowd, just keep the fan base good. And it felt real good getting my shots off.
Got another one for you, Keyontae. During that stretch in the first half when you guys were really humming on offense, do you think that showed the potential you guys have on that side of the court?
Yeah, I feel like it did. We showed what we are capable of doing. I feel like we still have a lot more that we could have did, but that was just a little glimpse of what we could do, and just got to stay together and just keep playing together as a team. Like, we had a lot of guys in double digits, and any given night anybody can score. So that's the thing with this team.
Well, why do you think you guys are so good in transition when you get out and run?
It starts on defense. We pride ourselves on defense first, and then as soon as it's a live ball turnover, we just go out and run. So we feel like we practice it every day in practice, and once you keep practicing it, then you get comfortable in the game, and I feel like that's where it carried over today.
Markquis, I wanted to ask you, it looks like you're maybe a little bit more under control when you're shooting this season. Is that just the different makeup of the team, or did you put in an effort this offseason to, rework your shot a little bit there, or your approach?
I mean, I put in a lot of work this summer. I didn't really have many days off. I was just in the gym, staying in the gym with Ish, and over the summer I just worked tirelessly on my shot and, on my playmaking and being under control. So, yeah, I was in the gym this summer.
Just what was the locker room like after the game? I think I saw pictures already. You guys kind of doused Coach Tang.
Man,
it was crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy, man.
It was great. I mean, it was very just a lot of emotions towards Coach Tang getting his first win, my first game back. So it was just like great feeling as together we all admired each other, and it just showed how good of a family we are together. So.
Baybe, we saw you knock down 2 jumpers as well. Is that kind of a regular part of your game?
Oh yeah, so first of all, I want to give thanks to God because I'm really happy to be here, to be able to play with these guys, to compete with them in practice, and those are the stuff that I work on summer, and I'm just happy to be here and to play with these guys and to play for Coach things. So.
Keith, I was curious if you could expand a little bit and talk about just what it's like playing next to Keyontae.
I mean, it's great, man. Just seeing a guy just work over and over and over again to be in the shape that he's in right now, to be able to, still have, his scoring ability after 2 years. It's just great to be alongside of him. He's so versatile, and he has a high IQ of basketball. So it's great, man. I love playing with him. I love playing with all my teammates. And, we just got to keep building and keep getting better.
Absolutely.
Keyontae, how excited are you for the journey ahead?
I'm really excited. I mean, just coming in, I had a big expectation with the team. Coach Tang told me from day one he's not trying to rebuild, and that's what I like. And I just, on my visit, talking to Keith, we both had the same goal, and from that day on, I was just ready to work and just come here and be with the team and just get a lot of wins together this year.
Baybe, it seemed like you started to get things really going in the second half. Was there something changing there, or just starting to gain some confidence, or what changed in the second half?
I'm just here to like do everything to win. Like whatever Coach Stan want me to do, I just go out there and just go and execute. And I'm just ready to do everything to make us win. So yeah.
Markquis, can you talk a little bit about Tyke, both that dunk that he had in the first half, and then what he kind of means to you guys?
That was crazy. I mean, I seen it coming, but I didn't know he was going to do that. But he set the tone for that little spurt that we had, because his dunk, gave the crowd some energy, and then we just fed off that. He had a really good game today.
Yes.
A lot of people had really good games, like Naquan, Desi, Cam. So it was a lot of people who did some really good things, but he started that run that we had. So
how fun is it when you guys are clicking that tightly on offense, especially in that first half stretch?
It's fun when you win. Anytime you win is fun. Winning solves everything, and I just want to be on the winning side of things this year, and I feel like we will be.
Yeah, this is mostly for Markquis. You guys have struggled with turnovers. It sounds like you struggled a little bit in the exhibition, obviously last week, but you only had one today, and I think you had 6 or 7 assists. Are you just getting a little bit more comfortable in the offense in the half court and the responsibilities that come with being the lead guard at this point?
For sure, I'm getting more comfortable with my teammates. I'm just being more under control and more poised. Coach always talks about being simple, so I'm trying to do simple better than everybody. So I give a lot of credit to my coaching staff and my teammates for actually making the shot. So.
And then can you just kind of describe what the learning process has been like to learn an entirely new scheme, because it's obviously a lot different than what you did a year ago as a lead guard?
It was easy to adjust, because you got guys that came from winning programs like Coach Tang and Coach Perry and Coach Malaghy. So it was easy to adjust. All you have to do is really listen and embrace what they're telling you. So it was pretty easy, I feel like.
Keyontae, I wanted to ask you, when you guys are having that first half like you are, going up and down, throwing dunks down, making threes, seems like you're just playing basketball. Is that kind of how you guys are going to be successful, is maybe not having a bunch of tight sets, but just flying around and making plays?
I just feel like for us, we just take practice shots. So the stuff that we did today in the game is what we usually do in practice, and we just carried it over today, and just the fan base, the crowd, everybody got into it, and it just made it more fun. In practice, there's nobody really in there, so we can't really celebrate how we wanted to. So today, I feel like we just engaged with the crowd, and it just helped us get momentum throughout the game.
And then, Markquis, I want to ask you about Desi, having a guy like that who can dish the ball like he can. When you're both out there, does that change your role at all?
I feel like playing alongside Desi gives me more energy, because he's a guard that could pick up full court with me, and we as a team we feed off Desi's energy. He's a high motor guy, he's unselfish, so when he's out there, it's pretty fun to be alongside of him. So I feel like we complement each other real well.
Keyontae, did you pay attention to any of the national media before the game today, welcoming you back to college basketball after 2 years off?
Nah, they actually take our phone before the game. It's probably an hour or so.
So we can.
Before we warmed up, probably 60 minutes before, I didn't have my phone, so I didn't see anything.
So knowing now that, people have known, the player that you were before your accident, and then coming back 2 years later, and how does it feel to, get the recognition before, you even step out on the court for K-State in a regular season game?
Just a blessing, really, just thanking God every day. Just like I said,
Thank you, God.
Without him, I wouldn't be here. He gave me the opportunity, a second chance of life. So every day, just before the court, before I get on, just thank him, just keep praying for a healthy season. It means a lot for people to recognize me, and just showing the work I put in and how I overcome over the years. But without him, I wouldn't be here. So.
Is there anyone from either your family or from maybe back at Florida that, said anything to you before the game?
Yeah, nah, all my old Florida teammates, they all hit me. Like before we had to come in here to warm up, I mean, all my Florida teammates hit me up, my old coaches, Coach White, all of them, they all text me, but I haven't seen nobody like after the game yet, so I know.
Markquis, can I ask you about the behind-the-back assist you had there in the first half? Just what went on in that play?
I don't know. I was just playing. I saw the big step up. Actually, I rejected the screen. I saw the big step up, so that was the only option I really had. But yeah, I was just having fun out there, man. When you winning, you're just having fun, and it was more of a reaction than anything. So.
This year, Keith, it's evident that you're getting open even more. How much do you think that's going to help you, knock down shots at a high clip this season?
I mean, we have so many guys that are threats. When it's hard to prepare for a team like us because we have so many different guys on the perimeter that could score the ball. So I'm just doing my part with facilitating, and when you do good things happen to you. So I'm just playing basketball.
And how impressed are you with the defense that you guys can deploy, and how you guys suffocate teams?
I feel like we did a really good job on the defensive end. We have we got endless things that we could do to get better, but we got to continue to guard without fouling, and we got to continue to keep putting pressure up on the guards. So.
And last one, Baybe, do you pride yourself on that defensive end of the floor? You pride yourself on the defensive end of the floor?
Absolutely, yeah.
And what goes into that, and what are the kinds of things that Tang talks about to make sure that you're, that defensive anchor?
It just for me to just go be myself, just do anything to win. So it's like I'm me in the first place to win, and I'm just ready to do anything for my team, like defensive end, like set ball screen and roll hard. So I think my role here is to just make sure that I do everything to make us win. So yeah.
Any other questions for these guys? Okay. Thank you.
Thank y'all.